Hello lovelies, I hope everyone is doing great. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a fill on my lovely client here. So it's been about a month since her last appointment, so she has a lot of growth, a lot, because her nails, they grow really fast. I wish my nails would grow that fast like hers. So it looks like she has more than a month, but it's actually just a month. And she told me that the previous day of her appointment, she lost that nail, the ring finger. So it almost made it to her appointment, but it didn't make it, sadly. So what I'm doing first is shortening all the nails because they're very long and she wanted me to basically cut half of them. So shortening the length. So I wanted to show you her nails, her natural nails, because she has amazing natural nails. They're very strong and firm and very healthy. I wish my nails were like that, but they're not. Mine are very weak and thin. So I'm just cutting the length of the natural nail with the nail cutter, just so it could be the same size as the rest. Now I'm going to change the drill bit into a ceramic bit, which this is perfect to remove gel polish. That's the color that she has. Those are gel polish on top of acrylic. So I'm going to remove that with the ceramic bit, and this one's medium coarse. I'm also going to remove a little bit of the acrylic as well. I'm going to thin them out a little bit for two reasons. One, because they're shorter, so they don't have to be so thick as they were before. And because I want to see in the cuticle area especially, I want to trim that down, thin it down a little bit, because I want to see where she has any lifting, because she did tell me that she felt some of them kind of loose, and you'll see the areas. Once you thin it out, you can see where it's lifting, and it's easier that way. This nail in particular was the one that she told me that she felt very loose, so I want to see exactly how much has lifted. And oh boy, I'm surprised that acrylic was still on. You'll see in a few everything that was lifted. And I'm here checking to see if I see, when I pull down the nail, the tip of the nail, if I see any lifting, and it was very deceiving. I couldn't tell where exactly it starts, but it is. Once I thin it down, I could see exactly the big chunk that was lifted. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but here I could completely see it where it is. And what I like to do is just do an indent right where it starts lifting, but don't do it so much. You can't touch the natural nail. Don't touch the natural nail. Just do a little bit, and then it just comes off completely. This is the way that I like doing that, because it's so much easier. You don't have to be pulling with the nipper. Sometimes when you pull on the nipper, it takes the lifting, and it also takes the acrylic that's stuck on the nail, and you're just making the whole nail come apart. So this way you only take out exactly the portion that has lifted, if that makes sense. So in the next nail, which is this one, I also had a big chunk to remove, so I'll let you watch that and I'll be back for the next step. So now I'm just gonna reshape the nail because they're looking round and she wants them almond. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna do that to all the nails. So now I switch back to a sanding bit, and this one's a medium sanding bit. It's perfect for natural nails to remove all the dead skin and any cuticle in the way on the surface of the nail and eliminate the shine. Also, if you're a beginner, I want to mention that I have the e-file on low and I'm using very soft pressure, very light pressure. Keep that in mind because I'm dealing with a natural nail and you don't want to hurt the natural nail or over file. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all the nails. So now I'm just removing all the dust from the nails, making sure there's no acrylic dust powder. Now I'm adding Mia Secret's primer. This is the acid-free primer and I'm only applying it on the natural nails. Okay, so time for application, and I'm using Mia Secret's Cover Pink, a mixture that I did with their sheer pink and the cover pink, half and half portions, and I have to add it on the entire nail because I have to rebalance the nail because now they're shorter and I had thinned them out because I wanted to see where there was any lifting. So now I have to re-add and build up the nail again. So that's what I'm going to be doing to all the nails. I'll let you watch that and I'll be back for the next step. So it's time to file, my least favorite part. So I like starting with the sidewalls first and shape the nail at the tip, whether it's a square nail or a stiletto nail, or in this case almond. It's like a round almond shape. I like doing that first, and then I'll do the surface with the e-file and close to the cuticle area. So for today's design or colors, she chose this one, which is new. I bought it recently, and let me tell you, everybody has been loving that color. I don't know how many times I've used that color this week. And she wanted that one with this chrome powder by Kiara Sky. This is the silver one. It's a rainbow silver, so I'm gonna use that on top of white. But first I'm gonna start in with this color, which is a gorgeous neon, and the two middle fingers are gonna go in white because that's where I'm gonna put the chrome powder. And just make sure to wipe off the excess of the gel polish because I'm using gelish, and gelish polishes tend to wrinkle up frequently, so just keep that in mind. Do very thin layers of this. So now I'm gonna add the second coat, and I'm only adding second coat to this color in particular because the white color I'm just gonna do one layer because it's gonna be covered by the powder and it doesn't need an extra layer. I'm just gonna top coat it with the Kiara Sky No Wipe Top Coat because that's the one I'm gonna use to put the chrome on top. And of course I'm curing it in the lamp for a full minute each layer. Okay, so now for the fun part, I'm gonna be adding the chrome, and I love this chrome powder. It's very beautiful. You should see it outside in the sunlight. You can see all the rainbow colors. So you can make this more intense with a black base, but she wanted something lighter. That's why I suggested to do it on a white base because she didn't want it she wanted it to be more natural. And so we decided to go with the white base, and it looks very beautiful as well. So now I'm gonna top coat everything, all the nails, cure in the lamp for a minute, and I'll be back. So now I'm adding the cuticle oil. This one I got at Sally Beauty's. It's a generic brand and it smells really good. It smells like almonds. That's why I like it so much, and I bought the big bottle, and it has lasted a long time. I still have it, and I still have like more than half of the bottle. So there you go, that's the nails. I really like the way it turned out, that gorgeous neon color. I totally have to do my nails with that color soon. Hopefully soon I'll be able to do it. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. That helps me out a lot, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.